All right, guys, welcome back to another one. We are out here for HRE's open house. We are dealing with a little marine layer, if you guys know San Diego, and their whole little June gloom thing. That's how it goes out here. We're gonna deal with that this morning, and then typically it clears and it's nice and beautiful. But for now, everybody's gonna have to wait to wipe off their cars. If you guys don't know, HRE, wheel manufacturer, everything else, they make a ton of really high-end wheels. We are gonna have a great mix of cars today. So I've been walking through a little bit. I got up here early because parking's always a pain. It's always fun. You know how it goes, you know how it goes. But like, you guys look over my shoulder, I had a bunch of cool exotics already parked over here. We got a bunch of good vendors today. Got crazy stuff like the Apollo or all of that nuts stuff out here. But we're gonna have a ton of really cool cars. Like, see it over my shoulder right here. Everybody just standing around shooting that one. They've got a bunch of exotics on display. They've got a bunch of regular cars on display. JDM cars, everything else. I'm already seeing them. Matt Farrow's doing his little announcement up here. We are gonna have a full main stage, which means really good music, but you know, either my voiceover or you know, all the little cinematic stuff. So I'll show you guys that. You guys know how we're gonna do. So I'm gonna run through. I'm gonna show you all the cars that are outside. A bunch of cool Supras, MK4s over here, NSXs. It's a ton of just great cars today. So I'm gonna run through. I'm gonna show you guys everything that's out here. We'll have another fun time. Thank you guys for all your support, and let's get at it. Oh, we have inside too. Look, see the bay door? See the bay door open? So they let you inside. They got some really cool stuff on display. They got all like their CNC machines and all of that. Again, I'll cover all that stuff too and show you guys everything that's out here. We got the front end. We got everything in the back. I'm in the back right now where they just have the other cars. They have like, I guess like kind of more like the VIP style cars on the front side. I'll show you guys those too. They got music on both sides, which is cool, and just a whole bunch of cars everywhere. So, like I said, we're gonna run through. It's gonna be fun. You guys hang out. Let me know what you think. As always, drop those comments, and we'll get at it. We'll have some fun. All right, let's go.
I've been on ghosts as a kid. Now I got house full of kids. Where I keep when you're sick. Keep making that money flip. I've been on ghosts as a kid. Now I got house full of kids. Where I keep when you're sick. Keep making that money flip. Way up. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. That went way up. Bend that mouse to feed. I pray that check flow stay up. All of my bros, they been my bros. I'm talking day one. I'm talking day one. Yeah, yeah. Been at boys. Me and my bros do road, no keys, no deal. We been at toys. Been at checks. Me and my bros trust God on God. I swear we been at next. I've been on ghosts as a kid. Now I got house full of kids. Where I keep when you're sick. Keep making that money flip. I've been on ghosts as a kid. Now I got house full of kids. Where I keep when you're sick. Keep making that money flip. Yeah. Keep making that money flip. All of my paper legit. All of my office legit. Got the game with a tight grip. On trip but don't ever trip. Talking, keep running your lip. Me, I come through in the fourth. Me, I come through in the been at boys. Me and my bros do road, no keys, no deal. We been at toys. been at checks. Me and my bros just got on God, I swear we been at Nicks. I've been on go since a kid, now I got us full of kids. Where I keep winning, you sick, keep making that money flip. I've been on go since a kid, now I got us full of kids. Where I keep winning, you sick, keep making that money flip.
All right, guys, let's take a little walk through the front. I'll do my best to show you before the crowds really get in. They are still loading some cars in, but we'll run through. I'll show you. We got a bunch of McLarens parked up front. 750S. Don't know why. Man, that one had me. I like 750, new version of the 720, I guess. Okay. I already started off with the wrong car. 765 LT, super cool. You guys will have to let me know when I miss which like Ferrari it is, if it's an F8 or you know what it is. Got a handful of little BMWs all getting parked up here. Got the G80s down through what, an E30 over here already. So they'll get them all parked in up here. Like I said, they're still filling in the front, they're still filling in the back, but I'll show you guys. GT3 RS down through the Murcielago, get a little Performante. Last year they had so many they were parking them like up through that section too. I'm gonna try and run you guys through before they get the DJs really running. That way I can kind of talk about what we see. Little 750, another new one. You got one of the Mustang Mach-E's. I don't know why they gave it the Mustang name. You guys know. For whatever reason, that really bothers me that they still call it a Mustang. Just call it a Mach-E. Don't even put the little Mustang logo on it or anything. The F80. F80 looks good. So we'll walk through. I'll show you guys. You know, for most meets, what they have out here displayed on the front is usually good enough. But you know, they got a whole back lot that's gigantic that they fill all of that too. So it's really cool. The front, like I said, is I call it more VIP, but I think it's really everybody on HRE wheels. So you know, if you had HRE wheels, you got the opportunity to you know, park up front, which is cool. I mean, why not? They're holding that. So that sounds like we got a little music coming up. I'll show you guys this GT3 RS, see if I can get a couple pictures of that, and then we'll keep going down this way. All right, guys, let's walk around the other side, and we'll come around. We'll meet in the middle where they're playing the music. But I'll get through this side, show you guys some of the stuff that's coming over here. Got another one of the YouTubers doing his entry, doing his intro right there. So check out the size of this thing. Something Armored Toys is what it's called. That's pretty cool. We'll come around. I'll show you guys some of the ones that are over here. We've got some cool cars parked over this way. Got a Cybertruck, which is nice. They wrapped it, which, as much as the raw is kind of cool on the Cybertrucks, the wrap makes the Cybertruck look just so much better. So got a Ferrari on display, still on the truck, which isn't actually a bad way to do it. Let me take you guys over here, show you a couple of the cars. So they've got the little off-road Porsche all set up, a little 911. That's cool. I love the way they got that set up. But I had to come all the way out here because I wanted to show you. They got an S15 out here, and you guys know I'm not gonna miss that. I'm gonna come all the way out. I'm gonna come around here and show you guys. Look, nice, clean, basic stock looking S15 on some, I don't think they're LMGTs, but you guys will have to let me know. I mean, it's got the Nismo logo on it, a little raised cap, so They look too small. The Millennium Jade Green color, 35. Nice little AP2. And then, so they park cars up this row too. This is what I was saying. They have a whole run of cars that they park up this row also. So they got a whole bunch of Audis and everything else. It looks like they got all grouped together. See if I can run you guys up through real quick. Show you a couple of them. It's a nice little livery setup on this one. I actually like that. I like that color combination. And I like the flip-flop color on that one too. That's cool. Then we got a nice dumped out one. And then just for the comment, you know, that I had in one of my last videos, I'm gonna say, you know, and you know, check it out and everything else, because the comment was that he was gonna take a shot or have a drink every time I said and you know, everything else. So I think I'll just keep saying and everything else, you know, a bunch of times, and we'll see how many comments or how many shots he's gonna have to take. Hey, let's work our way down into here. I'm gonna show you guys. This is what we were talking about on the front end with everybody parked. So I'm gonna walk through the main building in the warehouse, and then we'll make our way back to the other side. All right, guys, so let's come out on the main stage area. Let's walk around. We'll start doing some of these rows back here, and I'll show you some of the cars that are already out here. We're gonna start heading away from the main stage first, and we'll talk about it. So GT3 RS, AP brakes, man, that's a fun car. The GT3s are always fun. GT3s are definitely a driver's car, and a fun track car. So Quattro, the RS7 dumped out. Look, it looks good. Color matched on the wheels and everything. Looks good. There's actually a lot of Audis out here today. So we'll run through the wagon. The wagon, of course, is one of my favorites. Look how good that looks. Looks so clean. I'm not gonna miss them. I'm gonna show you guys the NSXs over here, but we're gonna start on this side of things first, and we'll see what they got parked over here. A nice little like navy themed NSX right here. It's actually pretty cool. I like it. It's got like almost like an airplane type of theme to it. The truck's gorgeous. Got the self-done patina on it. Let's see what other fun cars we got. Still got people rolling in. I think this overcast did some people in and kept them from getting up early. Old VR6 Corrado. There's another one we definitely don't see enough of. I wish the Corrados had stayed around a little longer, but they just didn't last. And that was one of those ones, I think they were ahead of their time a little bit when they put them out. Little G87. Got a couple of the Ferraris out here. That's cool. We got one of the FK8 in yellow with a really nice MK4. MK4 in green. Rocking the HREs, of course. Limited edition. What do you guys think? Manual or automatic? It's left-hand drive, so there's potential there. Oh, it is a manual. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it is a manual. So, you know, just a little game we play. NSX. I do like, you know, I mean, it's cool. We're at an HRE event. You know, they definitely give the more like primary parking areas to the cars that are wearing HREs, which why not? You know, they should. So we got a handful of fun cars down this way. Let's walk back down this row. I'll show you guys those NSXs, and then we'll start making our way into the back. I see a couple cool JDM cars. Got a dumped out Lexus. Got a 4-door 32. Got a handful of cool ones. So we'll definitely go back that way, and I'll show you guys those. And they'll keep filling in, so it's cool. This event's always a huge event. And there's always, you know, they got a bunch of vendors. They got food. They got DJs. They got DJs in the front, DJs in the back. They got a whole main stage back here and everything they do. So, like, I mean, that M3 looks good on those. So you got what the Racing Hearts on it, Stop Techs. It's cool. I like the kind of gray color that's on it. But the white on the BBSs with like the Type R look, man, that's the way the car needs to look. I love that look on this car. You know, HREs, of course we're gonna have a bunch of Euros, you know. The new G87's doing good. There's more and more now that they're making the deliveries of them. There's more and more of them out, and they look good. They handle good too. I've driven a couple of them already, and they're definitely fun to drive. Let me cut over. I'm gonna jump over a row away from the stage. That way I don't have to put my own music over it yet. But we'll come back. We got a couple of MK4s, both left-hand drives. I'm surprised they're not right-hand drives. I'm seeing more and more right-hand drives. Let's see. We'll come down here. We got the dumped out Lexus on the air. Looks great. I actually like it. I don't knock it on the Air Runner with the red highlight. Let's come down, hit a couple Porsches. I wanted to show you guys the MK4s. We got one that's wingless, turbo, and then let's see, both manual. What do you guys think? Think we're rocking manuals on both of these? I don't know. No, first one's manual. Nice. Wingless. It's always interesting to see a super wingless because it's one of those things where you just don't normally see them without their, you know, without their little luggage wing that they like to do. Just so you guys know, the black one right there, the second one, was also a manual. So that's pretty cool. Let's run down this last row. They got some vendors, they got some other cars, and then we'll keep going through. I'll get you guys some of the stuff that's over at the main stage, and I'll show you guys while they're still filling in some other cars.
Whatever you want to call
Older Gallardo. It's funny that the Gallardo is old now. Huge two-door caddy. Huge. My goodness. Even if he wasn't parked on an angle, he would still take up 2 spaces. I like the little bug, little dumped out bug. That looks cool. I always like the bugs, I don't know. Little GTI on some BBSs, sitting on the ground. That's cool. Let's see what else we got. We got the little Sil 80. It's got a nice purple on it, on some TEs. The tinted headlights. That's one of my favorites so far. I definitely like that. I wish it was right-hand drive, but I mean, it's clean. Look, he's had calipers repowder coated. Looks good. The purple looks good on it. I'm down for that. I like that one. Little 4-door 32. Got on some wheels. Looks good. I've been telling you guys, the 4-door 32s, I'm actually liking more and more as like an idea as a daily driver. You know, just something that you can throw everything in and run around in and everything. Maybe it's because the GTR is not running, but you know, I like the idea of the 4-door. I like it's kind of fun just to see them really like dumped out. A 4-door on some air, I could dump out on a smaller set of wheels. I'd be down for that. I think that would be a fun car. So you got a handful over here. Oh, let me show you guys the Z4 over here. Full wide body, race prepped. I like that. You guys know I like a functional race car. I have to come over here and shoot some photos of it. That's cool. That's definitely cool. Everybody already starting to line up for food. Wood fire pizza, look, got a line. Everybody's already hungry. With the little Taycan. It's a cool mix. Old Impala set up as a drag car. Not all dumped out or anything. And then the Lexus on some Emmets. M2. Little functional prep on that with a wing. Another Lexus. Looks good. You guys know how I feel about this. The Euro JDM mix. Look how good the VSs look on this thing. I mean, really, I think it's the best mix when they throw like some work emotions, the VSs, something like that on a Euro. It's always a great mix, always. A little race prep 35. And then a bunch of people already hanging out and everything, doing their thing. So I'm gonna run over there, guys. I'm gonna show you guys the front. If we get lucky and there's no music, I'll walk and talk you guys through that section. Otherwise, we'll do some cinematic stuff and go through. I hope you guys are enjoying it. As always, I appreciate you. I appreciate all your support and everything. You guys keep dropping those comments. I'll do my best. I keep getting more and more. I really do. I try and read through all of them. I do my best to try and respond to all of them. But I do. I appreciate the comments. And it's for both ways. I like the feedback that you guys are giving me, but I also like it because, you know, I have a handful of you guys that love to do the technical. And so if it's anything I miss, you guys drop the technical in there, which helps not only me, but helps, you know, all the other viewers too that are looking at it. So I'm gonna run through over here. I'm gonna show you guys this other corner that we haven't gotten to see yet with a bunch of vendors, and we'll keep going. All right, thanks for hanging out, guys. Let me get over there. Down here. So we've got vendors in place. We got Brembo with, you know, their trophy kits and everything else they got out here. They got the Testarossa on a big brake kit with, actually this is what, like a 456 with center locks. 355. I'll get it right one of these days, guys. I'm sure I got 12 comments on it and was like, nope, that's not what it is. Nope, that's not what it is. That's the 355. Come on, I finally got it right, I think. All right, so we got a G80. I got that one right. I actually like it on a smaller set of wheels. Look how good it looks. You know, the wheels aren't oversized on it. Plus, they did the black outer, so it actually makes the wheel look a little smaller, and then dumped it out. And I like how they did each of the generations here. It's actually a really good look. And I do. I like it on what looks like a smaller set of wheels. Look how big the crowd is. We're really starting to run through. This is good. This is good. Another NSX on some BBSs. Got kind of that stock ride height. The poor front end on it for photos because he's parked on a hill. It's hard to tell. I don't know if you guys can see the angle, but he's parked on a hill, so it looks like the front end's like super, super high. But there's a lot of good cars here today, guys. Let me see if we can walk through the warehouse area. It sounds like they're playing music, but if I can take you guys through the warehouse area, I'll take you through, and we'll start walking and talking about that too. I really like the machinery, the CNC machines, everything on display, all of that. I really enjoy. They did really good last year. They had some wheels on display, but not the same as they did this year. Whoever they had set them up this year did a really good job. So they have the wheels on display, they have cars on display. Look at him just throwing around the carbon barrel like it's nothing. Like, he's like, hey, look, it doesn't weigh anything. But they have the wheels on display. They have a couple really good cars on display. All the tables and stuff. They didn't quite have it set up like this, and I really like it. Like, I like that they have it on display. They have it set up like workstations, but the PC screens aren't actually hooked up at anything. Don't tell anybody. You got the Camaro with the LS in it. Here, let me bring you guys out a little bit. There you go. And then the Mustang's cool because the Mustang's actually an EV setup. And I think, in the end, this is where we're all going to end up. I mean, as much as everybody hates it and doesn't want to hear it, but to revive like a classic, like an old Mustang like this and throw an EV setup in it, sure. I can't be against it because in the end, it's kind of the evolution. We can fight it for as long as we want, but look how cool this looks. He's got the whole Tesla screen set up, everything else. And you get the whole AM little cluster here, and it's set up as an EV. It's a beautiful car. There's no knocking it. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. Let me show you guys through this area. We've got M4 GT3 kitted, TJ Hunt car. This is one of the ones that was at one of the SEMA ones. I think he was in McGuire's booth last year, but that's super clean. We've got Adro with their setup. Adro's been doing great with their Y body, all their carbon accent pieces and everything else. They've been doing really good. We've got the M2 on display and the M4. I like the Adro wings they look good. They really do. But yeah, so they got the M2, M4 on display. Like I was saying, one of the cool things I like is they have all of their machinery, and they really have access to everything. Some of it seems like they're running it, but I don't know how for real they're running it, or if they just kind of have some things turned on for display. You know what I mean? And then they have their CNC machines on display. None of these are running, none of the smaller ones. But they have their wheels and everything, they have their faces where it's at a certain point and it's oh, hey, look, this is how it goes. This is how the machine cuts it and everything. None of these are running from what I've seen though. But for display purposes and the way it looks, I really like the way they have that set up and the way it looks. So, and then of course, I mean, I probably would have displayed a couple more cars, but look, so they have they've displayed and set up cars inside the shop, which always looks great. I love when they do setups like this because nothing for me, like the whole industrial and mechanical look and everything, and then you drop just a really beautiful car inside of it, like that's always super cool. So I like that they have it like this. It's well displayed, you know, and everything else. They have their staff kind of on hand, keeping an eye on things, but also, you know, here for questions and everything else. Everybody's super friendly. And then as you kind of walk, they've got their crazy displays of, you know, like their blanks, their ones that haven't been cut yet. And then also everywhere you turn and every road you go down, they have cars on display too, which, I mean, for a backdrop, I mean, check it out. You got the Porsches with the blanks behind them and everything else. Like, that backdrop wise just looks so cool. And then it looks like they have their guys, you know, like kind of stationed out in each of the areas that way. See, right there. So if you have any questions or anything else, they kind of can run you through the technical aspects. They can run you through, you know, all the different things that they do out here. So it's cool. I really like the way, this is the way I like open houses. And again, it doesn't have to be as grand as this. You know, you guys know when I go to the open house, you know, at a shop or whatever else, it's great when they have what they do on display, the vehicles on display, and they have, you know, a couple people that you can talk to about the technical side of things too. So, I mean, this of course is over the top. HRE is gigantic, as you can tell. But we're gonna run through, like, they have a couple of these warehouse spaces open. I'll see if I can run through the other one. The last time I tried to go through it, it was full music and DJ and everything, so we probably won't be able to, but I'll see what I can do. So I'm gonna head back out. I'll show you some more cars that are out here, out in the back, out by the stage, and we'll keep doing it. All right, guys, so that's going to close us out. That was HRE's open house. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As you can tell, there were a ton of good cars today. We're going to walk down here. We're going to battle traffic. We're way down here in San Diego. So we're going to battle traffic, head over to the next one. Again, guys, thanks for all your support. Thanks for watching. Thanks for helping me grow this channel and everything. And we'll keep doing it. So next week I'm headed out to Seattle for you guys. We're gonna have some more fun, hit up Wickfest and a couple other things out there. So you guys stay tuned for that. If you're new to my channel, I drop every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Always doing stuff, always doing fun stuff. So you guys keep an eye out. I'll be up in Seattle next week for you. We'll do it up there. And otherwise, I think we're done for the day. So I'll see you guys at the next one. Thanks for hanging out. All right.